Thank you, Dr. Steve, for meeting me today and for this interview. I'm Reem Aljizawi. I'm from Saudi Arabia and the founder of the first coaching center in Saudi Arabia, Reach to Change, where we are the heart of emotional intelligence, and we are looking forward to the impact that emotional intelligence can create in our society and to our society. Dr. Steve you're the founder of, CEO and founder of MHS, Multi-Health System, and the creator of multiple important books in emotional intelligence. I'd like to start my question with, what do you think is the importance of of emotional intelligence, or EQI, in the higher education system?
It's got a few importance in higher education. For one thing, we find that emotional intelligence, people always ask us in the workplace, why haven't people developed these skills earlier? Why don't we teach them when they're younger? Why do we wait till they get to work to teach them these very basic emotional skills? So the first thing is, if we introduce it earlier, such as at the college, when they're ready to accept them and work with these areas, it can help them a lot moving into the workplace. Another thing is it really helps understand how they're doing, in terms of their emotional development. We find that in the college age adolescents and university students, that's a place where a lot of problems come up as well, in terms of uncertainty, in terms of not feeling secure. So the EQI is a good way to assess those at a very basic level and see how they're managing with their emotions. Are they managing interpersonally? Are they managing in terms of themselves? And it's been very useful that way.
Great. I'm curious, how can this be integrated in the curriculum? Like, for example, having it as a social emotional learning, we integrate it in the curriculum of the students.
So it can be implemented a number of different ways. One is within specific classes, one is a general screening. But what happens is each student gets a report highlighting what their strengths are and what challenges might be. So their strengths might be in interpersonal areas, but they may be low in self-perception and understanding their emotions. So there's a curriculum you can use that actually teach them with exercises how to improve in each of these areas. How do you become more aware of your emotions? What does it mean for you as a student if you're more aware of your emotions? How can you deal with the world better? What about your interpersonal skills? How can you deal with other students or with your professors if you understand these interpersonal areas? How do you make better decisions, understanding that? If we see a happiness score is low, we can start probing what is it that's going on that's making you so sad that you're not able to enjoy it? This should be the happiest time in your life when you're in college. What's going on? How can we understand that?